I'm drinking a mug of green tea here. I try to do like two of these of green tea a day. So anywhere from 2 to 4 cups a day is what that amounts to. And it's unsweet. And I typically, add a little raw honey to my tea. But for the past at least week or so, I haven't been. Part of it is because, like in the past, I've researched like where green tea was popularized, and it's really like Asia, like more specifically, I think Japan. I think it's Japan, and they don't drink tea sweet, from what I understand. Or let me kind of correct something. I don't necessarily drink mine sweet, but I add a little honey to like make it a little sweet because by itself it's slightly bitter. It just has an interesting taste. But anyhow, what it made me think about is a word or a word phrase, rather, that we tend to say whenever it's something that we feel, you know, um, but let me just put it this way. It's something that we say that tends to essentially delete and nullify our efforts to make any headway with our health. And the word is can't. Well, the phrase really is I can't. I can't do that. For example, giving somebody unsweetened green tea and they're like, man, I can't do that. Or somebody wants to lose weight and then you give them um some sort of diet plan or whatever, and the person is like, ooh, I can't do that. I can't do without my fill in the blank. I can't do without my juice. Or I gotta have my bread. I can't do without my bread, you know. Or a person goes and they go to the gym and they see other people who are very experienced, and they're wanting to embark on their own fitness journey, but then they see other people lifting a lot of weight or doing some very intense exercise class, and like, I can't do all that. I can't do all that. And this is what essentially stops progress. This is what essentially has people going in a infinite loop forever and ever, and wanting to make fitness progress and coming right up to the edge of it, and then retreating back because of what they feel they can't do. The reason why I want to address that is because I want to challenge that. The thing is, you can. So check this out. I don't typically drink green tea unsweetened, but I have been doing it for about a week now. Can I drink this without honey? I mean, yes, I'm demonstrating that now, but the point that I'm making is it's really only a matter of taking said action. Just do it. That is, if you really want whatever it is you're seeking, if you're really wanting the health benefit, if you're really wanting the weight loss, if you're really wanting the sculpted body or whatever it is that you're aiming for, if you're really wanting to get off of, or potentially get off of meds and things like that, do you really want it? If so, you can, because a lot of times we've complicated it because we're more so approaching it through whatever our desires are, our cravings rather. We have cravings for different things. Oh, I can't give up my Netflix at night and whatnot. You know, we think about it through things that we're strongly craving, and even dare I say things that we're addicted to, and therefore we decide that we can't. But those are powerful words because what they do is they set inside of you. It's almost like you have this door to your ideal body, your ideal health inside of you, and then you slam the door. Let me say it again. I can't is like slamming the door when in fact you can, because it's really just a matter of taking said action. If you feel like, for example, if you feel like, you know, if you saw somebody that has a body that looks like you want yours to look, and you found out what they did and it seemed like a lot, don't say you can't do that. Now, I will say I would never encourage anyone to see somebody who is at the ideal level and to be immediately begin doing everything that they're doing, because they didn't do that instantly. They built up to get to where they are. So you still need to start reasonably. You don't want to like go from 0 to 1,000, because that's really like grounds for injury, especially if you're like I am, you're, you know, in your 40s, or maybe you're approaching 40 and whatnot. It's a good idea to ease into things. But at the same time, don't say that you can't. Treat that like profanity. It's almost like profanity as far as you're concerned, because it directly contradicts whatever it is you say you want to accomplish with your body, with your health. So regardless of what your goal is, like I say, a lot of people want to lose weight or lose belly fat, whatever you want to put it, maybe gain a little bit of muscle, feel better, lower inflammation, different things like that. When you find out what it takes to get that, don't say you can't. Don't, whatever you do, don't say you can't. Just understand you may have to start small. You may have to get an entryway into there. You know, like I always say, if somebody wants to lose weight, I always encourage them first to eliminate their sweet drinks. You might need to do something like that. But don't say you can't, because once you do that, you automatically eliminate any chance of reaching that goal. Okay. As we get older, it becomes increasingly important to maintain and build muscle. Muscle helps you burn fat, stay mobile, and can contribute to longevity. However, many people have no idea how to work out to build muscle. My mini workout series on Patreon provides you with my body weight mini workout video library. These workouts use little to no equipment, which means that you can do them in the privacy of your own home. They start at beginner level and progress from there to ensure you continue to see results. Every workout is a full body workout, hitting chest, back, legs, and glutes, as well as other muscles in between. Become a patron today and receive access to my series of mini workouts, plus access to a digital copy of my book, 8 Weeks to Transform Your Diet and Your Health. By combining the workouts with healthy diet changes, as outlined in my book, you'll definitely be on your way to weight loss, improved health, and visible results. Join me at patreon.com/SeanB2B Fitness today.